I think it's time for another shop update. Alright, so it's been about a year since my last shop update video. I think last time I had just installed the AC unit up there, which has been amazing. You can see I'm wearing a jacket right now. In the summer and in the winter, I guess we're in the fall still, but it has been nice to have a climate controlled area to work in. And so since it's been such a long time, I made a big long list of the key things that I've done over the past year that have really, I guess, helped me along in my shop journey. Some of the stuff is little stuff like, I guess starting off, Isotunes. If you guys are in a shop like me, it's kind of a small area here, but I got the air compressor over there. I got the machine, and of course I got a rotary phase converter. So I got that running, I got the compressor running, and at times it can be noisy in here. And I saw these online. I saw a few other, YouTubers and workshops use them, and I got them, and I gotta say they are amazing. They're hearing protection, but they also have Bluetooth in them. Kind of like any active, like running headphones, but they got these little tips on here that can be switched out. These ones are I guess, I don't know how to describe those, the Christmas tree like, but they also got foam ones that you can install. They just screw right on. They got different sizes because everyone's got different size ears, but those have been amazing in a small shop, one-man band like me, where I'm trying to work. I want to be able to listen to music or listen to something, on my phone, but also I can take phone calls. That way, if I'm working out here and someone needs to call me, I can know that they're calling me. So that's been a big benefit for me throughout the shop, kind of like a quality of life thing. Since the last video, I don't know if I mentioned it. I probably made a video of it or mentioned it in Instagram, but my Haimer. I have two of these guys now because my first one, which I don't remember, this might be my replacement one, but at one time I had dropped my Haimer out of the spindle and it actually broke the tip. And when it broke the tip, I thought, okay, that's it. I just can just take the old one off, put the new one on, and then indicate it, and then make sure it's straight. Well, I did that, and all my parts were 20 thou off, shifted, and I don't know what direction it was, if it was X or whatever, but they were shifted, and I couldn't figure out why. And eventually, one day, I figured out, oh wait, it's that guy. And so now I sent this off to get repaired. For those that want to do that themselves too, I think it was about $250 US to get these replaced, or to get you send this out to the Haimer rep here in the US, and then they'll ship it over to, I guess, is it Germany, I think? But it ships it over to Europe, they fix it, and they bring it back, you pay them, and then you're all good. One other thing for the shop that I got was this guy, the NexJen Coolant Skimmer. You can see it's you can see I got a bucket here for my waste for the oil. This, a lot of people have installed on their machines. I wanted something that I knew would work, but also was kind of like a self-sufficient and less messy. Not like the ones I've seen where, you got the belt or the wheel on the side here that it just kind of like oozes out or just causes a mess. This is nice to where it just, I got it hooked up to, there's the pump for this. It's like a little fish tank pump, but it's down inside of there. It goes up here and comes into here, pumps, and then I just open up these guys if I want to drain the oil that's sitting right there on the top, and it kind of just gets filtered over and it comes back down and then goes right back in. So that's been a good investment for me for my coolant making sure that's, you know, nice and clean. What else do I got? Oh, you know, I'm standing right by it. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this, but I have a new rotary phase converter panel. This is one of their newer models, because the old one I had on here was super old. I think I saw a date on there from 2009, and we're in 2021 now. So it's a little old. I have heard that rotary phase converters last a while, but the reason why I replaced mine was that one time when I was machining, it was late at night, I had stopped and I smelled this burning smell. And I come back here, and I'll try and find pictures and show you guys, for those that haven't seen it, but one of the capacitors in the phase converter, or the panel, burnt up. I burnt up some wires. I think actually I do have the carcass of the panel still over here. You can see there, everything is in pieces. But basically, I replaced it. I also, because I'm the original owner of the new one, I have a lifetime warranty on the components. So that was one other reason why I bought that. I guess leading over here too, I got a new amplifier. So this is the old one that's sitting here. But inside this panel right here in my Fidel machine, I had to replace the, I think it was the Y-axis amp that was bad. Moving in certain directions, it would throw a red light, because there's a light, I don't know, on these amps, they're right here. But basically when it was running, that light's supposed to be green, but it was red or amber color when I would traverse in certain directions. So I think I've put videos up of each of these small little projects that I've done. I'll try and link them in the video in the description below. That way, for those who haven't seen them, you can see them, and you can, you know, use that as a resource if needed. One other thing, going back over to the workbench, is tool holders. I got a whole bunch of new tool holders for my machine, because I had a whole bunch of these that came with the machine, but you can see they're all kind of specialized, you know, small ones, short ones. I needed a lot of, you know, ER32 collet holders. So I ended up buying a whole bunch because I'm working on the lathe project, and I got some of them pulled out, but I have this whole thing filled up now to do all the ops I need for each of the brackets and mounts for the lathe project. But I'll get to that in a minute. We'll just keep going with tooling. Other tooling stuff that I got are these Carvesmart Jaws. I can't wait to use these. I've had them for maybe a month right now, but I've been trying to use up my soft jaws that I have here. That you can see it's all, this one's been used a couple of times, but I use that to, if you follow me on Instagram, and also if you follow Sauner's Machine Works, I made some more Johnny 5 parts for them to support the build. So I use that to do that, as well as some other lathe parts. But after this video, actually, I'm going to be taking this apart and then installing these guys. And if you haven't seen these, let's see here. These have a dovetail in them, and you install them on either side of the vise. And this is going to be amazing installing in the machines. That way you don't have to indicate every time or find your zero. There's a little dowel pin right there, and it fits right in there. And depending on the different jaws you can get, this has the mating dovetail, but you just stick this in there, and you can see it doesn't want to move back and forth because that pin is in that slot. And then you just screw this down on top and go to town. And when you want to take out or switch them out, you just undo the screws up here, loosen up the jaw, and then, you know, take it out, put a new one in there, you know, and you just have a quick changeover. And that's something that I really miss, or, you know, I want, because every time I go between these jaws, or I was, before I, destroyed them. Between those jaws and these guys with the Talon grips, and now that I have the Carvesmart, they have these guys, these general soft jaws that you can just, make whatever shape that you want for your parts. But I also got, is it in this box? Yeah. So, the Talon grip equivalent that fit right in there. Move this out of the way. But this guy has a dowel pin as well, and just fits right in there. So now I'll get some more Talon grips. Actually, I think I might have some. Yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna put some of those into here, and that way I don't have to unbolt and rebolt, my different jaws that I have. Oh, now I can't get it out. Ugh. But basically, between my initial setups where I just have the raw stock, I grab it with the Talon grips and rip out, whatever, square shape or whatever geometry, and then I go to my custom soft jaws. I can now just do that quickly, unscrewing these and screwing these guys back in there. I can't wait to use that. It's going to be a great investment. What else do I have? Oh, one quick note. I did also replace my drawbar within the past year because I dropped a tool. I think it was also related to, I dropped my Haimer, and then I also dropped something else that out of the spindle. And at that point is when I decided to replace it. But before I replaced it, I actually also got this other tool, which if you have your own machine, it's a great tool to have if you don't have, access to one. But it's basically a drawbar force indicator to where it will pull it up into the machine, and it'll read whatever, force is on that drawbar. This helped me diagnose what was really wrong with my machine. Besides just saying, hey, we dropped a tool, it's the drawbar. I had some level of data to show me that was it. Oh, related to the RPC issue that I had before where I smelt smoke, I realized if I did have a fire in here, what would I do? I'd end up just, running out the door and, screaming or grabbing a water hose. Well, if you can see over here, I got a fire extinguisher. And the one I bought actually came with a big sticker, so I decided, hey, let's just go with it. And I stuck the big sticker on the wall, and fire extinguisher this way. There we go. Basically, this is, I think it's a 5-pound. I think that's what it is. But basically, it's good for, you can see here, A, B, and C, the types of fires. Regular trash and things that burn, liquids, and electrical. So all the things that I have, in the shop, it'll take care of. One of the last big things that I've updated, or not updated, but have completed. If you guys follow the channel for a while, you know I've been working on this. This is the CNC Lathe Conversion kit. I 3D printed it first to make sure that things fit together. I got all these different brackets down here, over here. These guys for limit switches. And then also the bearing holder on this side. But basically, if I zoom out, I got everything pretty much machined now. And I know when I start putting things together that I'm going to find some possibly fitment issues. I hope not, because I've tried to keep, tolerances where things fit together. I've tried to make, the circle or the hole bigger than the peg that goes into it. But I'm sure I'm going to have some modifications. You can see here there's also a change. This previous shape of that, the actual nut holder for the ball screw, it's got this, I'll say maybe like an S shape, or maybe I changed it to here, to this, where it's got a square corner on the bottom. This is basically really just for a manufacturing issue trying to hold on to a shape like that is a little bit more difficult than holding on to something that's, say, square. So that was basically, you know, just a manufacturing or manufacturability decision, as well as it's you know, that much less time to not have to machine this area out. And then I think that basically covers everything I've done in the shop. You can also see I got bearings here. I got everything ready. I just got to put all this together. This is going to be a video itself, so I'm not going to get too much into it. I also got some wiring to do. But so yeah, the last big thing that I've done, and it's thanks to viewers like you, I got over 1,000 subs this past year. So I know that's not big in comparison to other guys who do, you know, machining and things, but I broke 1,000. I think at the time of this video, I'm at 1,300 subscribers, maybe almost 1,400. But it's been great to be able to you know, kind of gain momentum and be able to share this shop story, and hopefully, you know, because I have a Fidel and do my own maintenance, I can help those that have, you know, similar machines and similar issues. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Oh, one thing, this is another little tool thing that I've, you know, these little, let me try and take it off. These little bins are great for a pegboard. That is a great way. I'm currently using it for holding my typical tooling that I have for end mills. 1/4 inch. I got short ones and long ones. I got some, I think 3/8, 1/2 inch maybe. Yeah, 1/2 inch carbide. But great little storage. You know, that way you don't have everything on the workbench. I mean, I already do, but this hopefully will be gone once I install my new jaws in there. But anyways, hope this is a informational video for you guys. It's also a snapshot. I like to try and take these snapshots every once in a while, so later on I can see, you know, where I was at a certain time, and, you know, hopefully helps me learn how much I've grown over the years. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are excited as I am for the upcoming, you know, finishing this project up is one of my main goals. But then after that, I got some more cool projects lined up I can't wait to share. So hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to making some more videos for you guys. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys next time.